my father wasn't here, so I didn't know what fatherhood was. I was lost, I was confused about it. I went down many different paths and it affected me later on in life. But I made a decision was to be there for my kids. So that's where the leadership comes. You have to make that choice to be there for your kids no matter what. Show them that, you know, this is a safe environment for them. It's a safe environment for them to grow and explore the dynamics of their, you know, their inner self and just guide them. And you can't really give it to them a lot of times. You have to let them find it themselves, but just being there for them. And I think that's really what fatherhood is about. I have 2 sons that have autism. Autism is a developmental delay. They call it a spectrum because no 2 kids are alike. Most people characterize it as verbal. A lot of kids with autism doesn't have verbal capabilities, so they can't really communicate. There's behavior issues, so there's a wide variety. That's why they call it autism spectrum. And so I have 2 boys who are more mild and higher function, so they can verbalize, but they have learning delays in school. They don't understand the world around them, so they don't understand the dangers, the stuff like that. So it's always a constant look out. And it's a different dynamic, and you get pulled in 80 different directions, and you have all these meetings about autism. You have all the trials and tribulations with it. Men, we don't really talk about it. Like I said, we try to be a solid rock, but it bothers me. It really does bother me. There's times I just stare at the wall and look and like, oh God, you put me here for a reason, but I don't know. I need the strength. You know, I just need you to help me. So, but I take on the challenge though. I take on the challenge, but like you said, fatherhood is about being there, it's that commitment. And I was like, I would never run away from my boys. I would never, you know, run away like my father did me. I said, I'm going to be there. I'm gonna make mistakes, but I'm going to be there, and we're gonna take this journey together. I give everything to them, and you know, lack of sleep doesn't matter. I'm there, and so it's a delicate balance. You know, sometimes I get it wrong. My oldest son doesn't get as much attention because I had to focus on the other 2. But the time that I do spend with my oldest son, I really talk to him and convey that I love him, that I'm there, and I'm always going to be there for him. I want them to see what it's like to have your father in your life, to be there. You don't have to be perfect about it, but just be there. And I'm not gonna be here forever, we all know that, but I want them to know, like, you know what, my dad was always there. My dad taught me things. My dad, you know, took me by the hand and guided me. He didn't let me get away with stuff. I always try to teach them like maximum effort in everything you do. You don't have to be the smartest, but I do want you to be the hardest worker, and that's what I actually try to instill to them. So that's my new why of being there. Like, that's why I work so hard, so they can see, like, you know, Dad was always working. Dad was there for me, and he worked, so it can be done.